formal sentencing took place yesterday, and he has been sentenced to death. So he's going to die for this crime that he committed.
And that's
he's
what the fuck
die.
he gets. That's what the fuck he gets. It's like you went in a church and killed 8 people. Like, do you honestly feel like you deserve life in prison, bitch ass nigga? No, the fuck you don't. You deserve to die. Like, and the fact that his lawyers were trying to combat that shit and was like trying to fight it was crazy to me. And then also it's just like people talking about the death penalty in general, like they're just like, yeah, you know, I understand. And it's only white people saying this shit, and you know, I don't like to do that or whatever, but it's just like, now you want to have a fucking heart because it's a white man that killed black people. Like, think about if it was the other way fucking around. Like, if this was 10 people that you knew or 8 people that you knew, would you be okay with them just serving life in prison? No, you would want that motherfucker dead and dying the harshest of ways.
I just feel like
he deserves everything he gets.
You reap what you sow, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one to say he deserved the death penalty, but you get what you give, and that's how life works. That's karma, you know.
Honestly, I'm one of those people, like, I don't know how I feel about the death penalty, but at the same time, I feel like, I guess if the crime is harsh enough, then I'm for the death penalty. Like, if you're raping children, or if you're, like, doing mass murders, you know, then, yeah, you deserve to die. But I don't think for one murder, you know what I'm saying, I don't think you... Unless it was like something heinous and sick, like you just, you know, cutting people's skin and eating it, like, you know, some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. And, yeah, you know, I'm just trying to think, like, it has to be disgusting and heinous, I think, for you to deserve. But I am for the death penalty, you know. But it has to be a violence and a serious violence crime. It can't be anything to do with drugs or anything like that. It has to be someone had to have died in order for me to feel like the person needs to die. But I'm for it. I'm for his punk ass dying. That's the fuck he gets, bitch ass nigga.
Blog Talk Radio.
What's good? This is Angel Vondrina, straight from Milwaukee. I hope y'all are doing fabulous this evening. How are you doing, Jen Mesbay?
What's up, Angelica? I'm doing great as usual. You be so hyped in the beginning of the show, so I have to get turned like you. You know, I'm just more of a chill person, so.
But get turned though. Get turned.
I mean, you know, I have to ease into my cycle on this. You just come in ready like, what up? What it do? You know, I'm just more.
Bitch, hey, you know it. You know it.
Yeah.
But you guys, this is your host. This is your host, Angel Vondrina. Yes.
You done had some drinks already, huh?
Yes, just 2.
Yes, just 2.
That's it. But it's Bacardi and it's Smirnoff and lemonade, so it's good.
Oh yes, I forgot you a little mixologist over there. Yes. You be making the Caribbean drinks or whatever.
You know what I do. You know what I do. But who are you? Who are we speaking to?
I already said, you are listening to the one and only Confession Session. This is hashtag Confession Session Thursdays, and that's a DAZE, just so you know.
You know it. Thursday, okay? And you guys, me and Jen have some fabulous news. Our site is launched, so you guys can go ahead. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So you guys can go ahead.
And it's so dope. It's so dope.
Yes, I definitely like the way, everything was put together. It's fabulous, guys. So go ahead and check it out. You guys can check out our latest, everything that we've been doing. You guys can check it out right on our website. So you guys, also, you can check out our website on Instagram as well as Facebook and everywhere else. But I just want to say it out to you guys. So it is through a Wix website right now. Is http:// I'm sorry, it's not dot, but / confessiontous.wixsite.com/confession session. You guys, I'll also say once again toward the ending of the show, but I just want you to know that it is up, it is running, and for just, a quick, easy way to access it, go to our Instagram page. You can go ahead and click, and it's right there for you. But before we get started, we want to thank you guys for tuning in today. And thank you guys so much for the support. We truly love and appreciate that. Seriously. It's been wild. Like, we are in green status. You know, we really love it. So thank you guys so much.
Basically, everything for the show is improving. So
it's improving.
Slowly but surely. We're getting up there, y'all.
Thank you guys. Overall, we just want to say thank you for that and for tuning in. But we are going to go ahead before we get into them hot topics. Jen is going to hit y'all with that wham question of the day.
Yes. So the question of the day, because this has been a hot button issue this week.
Yes.
So I just wanted to talk about it. We wanted to talk about it with you all. But can you be considered straight if you've ever done anything that is gay for pay? If you've ever done anything gay just for money, are you straight? Let's get into that. Are you?
Yeah.
You know, that's just that's a tough question. But let's get into it. Obama, we only have 8 more days with him.
Yes, he's leaving.
8 more days. But Obama's farewell speech took place in Chicago on Tuesday. During the speech, he talked about how grateful he was to serve our country, for us as Americans to pretty much stay above the negativity and to not be bullies. Also being that we are leaders of the free world, he also said that we need to work on race relations and for white people to stop acting like slavery didn't disadvantage black Americans, for black people to understand that even the 40-year-old middle-class white man doesn't have it easy. He also said that he also thanked Michelle, First Lady Michelle, his daughters, Sasha Malia, and also his vice president, who he said was his brother, Joe Biden. President Obama also says that he will make the transition of power smooth for Trump, as Bush did for him. Overall, the speech I felt was beautiful, and it's going to be sad to see, in my opinion, the best president of our lifetime go.
Yeah, I totally agree. I love Obama so much. He's so funny. My favorite portion of his speech, besides, his Donald Trump jokes and, of course, the video of him and Joe Biden just enjoying life, was his last 2 words, Obama out. With a drop of the mic, I was like, yes, Obama. He's just hilarious. We're definitely going to miss him. All of those who, what he's done, he's been a good president. So, I'm definitely going to miss him. His speech was fantastic. His award that he gave to Joe Biden was beautiful. That happened today, if you guys aren't aware, but you can check it out on our Instagram page, Confession to Us. And it was just beautiful, How did the speech make you feel when you took a look at the video? Did you have an opportunity to watch the video?
I did. I sat and watched the whole video. The speech, I think, was like an hour. That's crazy to sit there and talk for like an hour, and to still be that compelling and interesting. But as usual, I just think it's very inspiring, to see this man. And I'm glad that, I just got to experience this so I can tell, like, my children, this is, where it all started, And I think Obama's presidency, even though where we're going in this country is not where a lot of, people like us are with at the moment, but I think he has given us the tools to make our own decisions. Like he was saying in the speech, he was like, if you don't like where stuff is going, to get into politics, run for local office. And, that's some real shit, we can empower ourselves. Like, we can do this, you guys. We don't need anyone. I was listening to an interview today because I love to just listen to people talk and just different perspectives. And I was listening to Angela Rye, who's a CNN panelist, and she's very just a woke black woman, but she's a political analyst or whatever for CNN and all these different, I think NPR as well. But she was just saying, we can do this. Like, we don't need anybody. Like, we can just put the money behind ourselves. Let's just get out here and get it.
And that's the truth. Yep. And that's the truth. You guys, I want to also discuss something that happened recently. Sad Fort Lauderdale shooting. I'm sure you guys aren't under a rock. You've heard of this. It happened. Esteban Santiago, he's a 26-year-old man, flew from Alaska to Florida with a gun in a checked bag. After landing, he got the gun and opened fire near a baggage claim. He was a lone shooter. This happened last Friday afternoon at a Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport in Florida. All of this resulted in him killing 5 people and wounding 6 others. He was eventually taken into custody. Now, he eventually retrieved the firearm and began indiscriminately shooting people, like I stated earlier, inside near a baggage claim area. Now, it's really sad. The suspect, Esteban Santiago, only had one item, a handgun case, and no luggage. And also, 3 of the 6 individuals that were shot and wounded were sent to the hospital, and they remained in intensive care as of this past Saturday morning. 37 other individuals suffered injuries due to all the chaos of the shooting and the aftermath. I just also want to let you guys know, if you weren't aware, federal guidelines allow for passengers to check unloaded guns in a locked case and also allows ammunition to be placed in the baggage. What is that, Jim? What is that?
More bullshit. I don't know. I mean, with situations like this, I don't really know what to say. I just wish there was more precaution. Okay, go ahead. Go on.
All this patting up and down, violating people, and you still failed.
Mm-hmm.
You still failed. You listen to people's skirts. You checking ass and titties, booty holes. You doing the most, and you failed. Like, you guys come up with all these excuses. I remember going to Vegas. My husband got pulled, his bag checked. This is one of the first times we went. We brought a big-ass bottle back up. I think it was like some root beer, like some type of vodka or something like that. And we got it from Vegas. They took that, but y'all can't see this man who checked one item, a gun case with bullets, and y'all can't figure this out. Like, that doesn't make sense. They even checked me with all through my eye contact stuff, and this happened prior to this incident here, clearly, obviously. So, it was ridiculous. And then he was apprehended, which is pretty shocking to me, even though it was an air murder. Because I just can't see. I mean, I'm good. You reap what you sow. He's going to get his, however, in the end. But to sit up here, like, everybody, they're always pulling out guns and stuff like that. Somebody's always getting shot. So for them to have apprehended him, it was just pretty bizarre. And all them people got hurt and wounded. Just so sad. It's like, wow, really? That's all I have to say about that one now.
I mean, that's not nothing to laugh at, but I don't know. Like you said, it's just like they just are, I don't know. It's just fucking gross. Next topic.
Yes, next topic.
Sorry.
So New York.
Yeah.
They are.
Governor Andrew Cuomo made a proposal to make state universities tuition free for residents earning $125,000 or less. If approved by lawmakers, the Essedizer or Sedicior, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, scholarship program would apply to full-time students who attend state universities of New York or city universities of New York colleges, including 2-year community colleges. The proposal was made to combat the nation's collective $1.3 trillion student loan debt, which is more than credit card and auto loan debt combined.
Wow. I feel like that's fantastic. If a state as large as New York, tuition free, what's the issue with other states? Wisconsin, Mississippi, Florida, North Carolina. They greedy. There's no reason why.
That's what they're saying. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's just no reason why that, we shouldn't go to school for free. You guys want us to be intelligent, or do you not? I guess I know who is being played here in this situation, but it's just crazy to me. They need to get that. We need to learn from him. Everybody needs to go into a meeting where he can explain how he was able to go ahead and make this go pass. They care. That make a motherfucker like me want to move to New York. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
How you feel about the schools and the tuition free? I mean, shit, because I know, listen, I'm sorry, and before you even say something, this is some shit that's fucking with me right now. You know, not being able to pay off a particular debt. And you got my motherfucking, you know, my transcript hostage. Like,
right.
School, if it was free, I could be going on my way to move on and get this bachelor's degree real quick. But I got to sit up here and try and settle for an associate's and accountant when I really want to move forward in life. This is detrimental overall, but go ahead.
Yeah. No, I agree with everything that you're saying, but that's what they're actually saying. With this proposal, if it does go through, then more states will follow through with the same proposal. I think schools should be free, definitely. But a lot of times I think it's scary for people who originally could afford schools. And that's one of the things that they put in place for us, for, you know, lower class and minorities to not succeed, is to make schools so fucking expensive.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
even when it's not even schools, it's daycares too. I just got a letter yesterday talking about my rates are going up $120 a month. I wasn't like, I can't afford $120 extra a month on what? And you talking about almost $600 to pay for daycare? Are you serious? Right. But preschool, like, get out of here! I'm not paying that amount. Like, we gonna have to figure something out, because we can't do this here now. Now you're playing games. You talking about me paying almost, you know, as much as my rent? Like, that's ridiculous. You know. So, but anyways, my bad.
These upper class people, they're afraid, you know, of shit like this happening. I remember I was having a conversation, not having a conversation. I was listening to a conversation with two gentlemen they were at my job, and they were just talking. They were just like, you know, and they had flat out was saying, like, you know, if school was free, they're gonna have more competition. You know, it's going to be harder to find jobs and blah, blah, blah. And they don't want that. And to me, I feel like that's fucked up. So, you know, there's people out here that's better than you, you know, but they just don't have the same opportunities that you have.
Yeah.
You know, so it's going to get a lot of backlash, but I don't understand why. Because, like Obama was saying, you know, if you could have all this, you know, if we can go into all this debt for dumb shit, education should be another reason.
Number one.
Number one, honestly.
Number one.
If we want to improve our country and the people
reason,
that come.
but number one in general.
Yeah. Absolutely. Next topic, the Golden Globes. Did you watch the Golden Globes?
You know, I didn't even know the Golden Globes was on. I was just like, what? It already came on? Damn.
Yeah. I never watch shows like this. I'm going to have to get on it. You know, if we're going to talk about it on the show especially. And the only reason why I'm talking about it, honestly, is because I kind of feel like we're obligated, and also because African Americans won. But it's just like I never watched. Like, one time, I think I watched.
You can't say
all
that.
I do is I watch the only show that I watch faithfully, and I watch all the way through, is the BET Awards. Like, that's it. I don't watch anything else besides that. I may watch like little clips when it comes online, or if I'm at home and accidentally pass through the show, then I'll watch it or whatever. But yeah, and one time I watched I'm burping like hell. One time I watched the Tony Awards, and it was. I know. How'd you know I was drinking a 40?
Because, you know, I was going through some of them other convention session pages and stuff like that, listening to all the old episodes, and you always drinking a 40. That's all you ever
Not always. Not always.
No,
I've drank 40s before.
You know, whatever.
I mostly drink Moscato, so don't come for me unless you know me.
Whatever. I'm just saying, you know, continue, please. You know what I'm
No, I mean, I was just trying to make sure it wasn't nothing else you wanted to say. You know, I just wanted to make sure you know.
No, everything's out. Thank you. Thank you for being so considerate. But
one time I watched like the Tonys, and that was pretty much it. As far as like the award shows, but I'm guessing it was a big night. I was listening to. They were saying, like, you know, we still have a long way to go, but as far as like in front of the camera, we are starting to get, noticed. Viola Davis won for hitting. I'm getting ready to say hitting fences. For fences, like these white bitches out here. But Viola Davis, she won Best Supporting Actress for Fences. Danny Glover, he won for Atlanta. Tracee Ellis Ross won for Blackish. It was so many nominations from us, so it was just a big night. And then I also thought it was dope that during Danny Glover, did you watch the speech at all?
No. Oh yeah. I didn't watch it, but I definitely heard about it. You know how he got that Migos song popping.
Yeah, he was talking about like the inspiration behind like Atlanta, and then he also thanked Migos like not only from being from Atlanta, but just for having like
Bad and Bougie.
Bad and Bougie, and it's just like Bad and Bougie honestly does go the fuck off. And it was like a week before he said that shit, I was telling somebody, I was just like, this song is so fucking lit. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like when it come on in the gym.
I don't even like that song. I was trying to like it. I was bobbing my head.
How do you not fucking like that?
Like it.
You gotta watch the video. You gotta watch the video.
I did.
Oh
and
my God.
And the reason why
some bad bitches in the video. Like them some bad bitches. They were just going to fuck in. Like they were looking like they was having such a great time. Like Offset to me, he killed it. Like he had such like stage presence. And I was just watching like, nigga, you better go to fuck in. He wasn't even doing nothing. It was just like I don't know. He's just like one of those people, like the camera just loves him. So I was just like, go off, nigga. So I just, I guess I like the song and then I love the video. So now it's just like, I really love the song. So. But then also, side note, they was, putting us all in the box as they do as usual. And they combined Hidden Figures and Fences. Because they don't pay attention to us. But yeah, since you didn't watch it, you didn't really have much to say about it. But
Well, I know there were lots of nominees for La La Land. They won all 7 awards. I also understand Viola Davis won in Fences, and like you said, Tracee Ellis Ross, she won in Blackish, which I've never seen. There's so many of these movies and TV shows that I have not encountered.
Blackish is a good show. I honestly, I've never watched Atlanta. I've been wanting to get around to it. I honestly, I don't know what channel FX is on.
I just stick to the same
on DirecTV,
stuff.
so I need to like DVR
Investigation ID. Investigation ID. That's all I stick to.
Well, you have to watch that.
Watching the same shit over and over and over.
Well, it's more than like than to see how Biggie and Tupac got killed and how to kill your ex-husband.
Dude, exactly. I'm like, and that sucks because it's not even about Biggie and Tupac. It's like random, like Mary Jo, and she's killing, Lou Bacraw. Like, who the hell are these people? I'm just watching the same episode. I know exactly what happened, when it happened, who it happened to. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Right.
But I be thinking about them people like, oh, I wonder if I see them in real life. I'll be like, that's that person that killed. Oh, they're just really good actresses. But anyway.
Right. Trying to cuss them out. You ain't shit.
Right.
They'll be like, excuse me?
You a murderer. Ain't you going to be in jail? No.
Right. Like, who are you? Like, get away from me.
Meryl Streep, I heard she slammed Donald Trump.
She what?
She slammed Donald Trump. She went in and.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. And see, I didn't even care to watch the speech, but yeah, I heard like she went in and like he was talking shit on his Twitter, Twitter fingers. Him and Meek Mill. That's all they do is get on their computer and go to fucking. But yeah, like he slammed her or whatever, and it's just like, oh my God, like this motherfucker is really about to be our president in 8 days, and he does not know how to control himself on social media. It's like even me. I know how to be political when it comes to the internet, and I'm not talking about my beefs on the fucking internet. You are the fucking president-elect of America, and you don't know how to properly use social media. Like, first of all, why are you even tweeting? Does Barack Obama actually tweet? I feel like he has somebody that tweets for him. Like, come on.
Hold up. Your phone is getting janky. It's getting real janky over there. So I'm going to let you handle that while I talk about Dale and Bruce. But anyways, you guys,
Well, this is
David
not a
Roof,
phone.
he was formerly.
Right.
Well, it's janky. I'm just trying to let you know.
Wow.
Dalen Roof, guys, was, well, not like janky, like, oh, it's janky, but just like janky, like it's going in and out, like your connection is janky, is what I should have said. So,
Okay.
But anyways, Dalen Roof was formally sentenced to death yesterday, Wednesday, for the church massacre that happened in Charleston, South Carolina, after the victim's relatives described the pain he unleashed in a hail of gunfire at Emmanuel AME Church. You guys know this happened. It happened June 17th of 2015. Federal state requires the judge to follow the unanimous verdict the jury reached late yesterday, calling for a death sentence. U.S. District Judge Richard, I think it's Jargil, but he stated, this hate, this viciousness, this moral depravity will not go unanswered. The jury returned the verdict after less than 3 hours of deliberation. It was 12 members on the panel. They anonymously agreed on each of the non-statutory aggravating factors, including a lack of remorse, the Roof crime was racially motivated, and that he intentionally sought to cause harm to others. And he's going to, this is happening. Pretty much they were saying that he's been coming into the jury room. He's been wearing Jacquard swastikas on his shoes and, wearing racist symbols everywhere. And it's just real bad. But, yeah, like I said, formal sentencing took place yesterday, and he has been sentenced to death. So he's going to die for this crime that he committed.
And that's
He's
what the fuck
die.
he gets. That's what the fuck he gets. It's like you went in a church and killed 8 people. Like, do you honestly feel like you deserve life in prison, bitch ass nigga? No, the fuck you don't. You deserve to die. Like, and the fact that his lawyers were trying to combat that shit and was like trying to fight it was crazy to me. And then also it's just like people talking about the death penalty in general, like they're just like, yeah, I understand. And it's only white people saying this shit, and I don't like to do that or whatever, but it's just like, now you want to have a fucking heart because it's a white man that killed black people. Like, think about if it was the other way fucking around. Like, if this was 10 people that you knew or 8 people that you knew, would you be okay with them just serving life in prison? No, you would want that motherfucker dead and dying the harshest of ways.
I just feel like
he deserves everything he gets.
You reap what you sow, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one to say he deserved the death penalty, but you get what you give, and that's how life works. That's karma,
Honestly, I'm one of those people, like, I don't know how I feel about the death penalty, but at the same time, I feel like, I guess if the crime is harsh enough, then I'm for the death penalty. Like, if you're raping children, or if you're, like, doing mass murders, then, yeah, you deserve to die. But I don't think for one murder, you know what I'm saying, I don't think you, unless it was like something heinous and sick, like you just, cutting people's skin and eating it, like, some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Then, yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, it has to be disgusting and heinous, I think, for you to deserve. But I am for the death penalty, but it has to be a violence and a serious violence crime. It can't be anything to do with drugs or anything like that. It has to be, someone had to have died in order for me to feel like the person needs to die. But I'm for it. I'm for his punk ass dying. That's what the fuck he gets, bitch ass nigga.
Okay, guys. Well, then, Jen is a psychopath. But anyways, we're going to talk about, because that was crazy. That was crazy, you guys. Like I said, you reap what you sow. You get what you give. So,
Yeah.
Anyways, Ray J blames himself for Whitney Houston's fight with Stacy Francis. You guys know Stacy Francis. She is that X Factor star that made headlines when she reportedly got into a heated altercation with Whitney Houston days before she died. The altercation was, I assume, allegedly about Ray J, who Whitney Houston was dating at the time. She apparently thought that Ray J was cheating on her with Stacy Francis. Now, Ray J said we were the same kind of players. We were cheaters, and that he was loving and lying. So, in other words, Ray J was playing games. Well, anyways, Ray J and Stacy are both cast members on the season's Celebrity Big Brother UK. So eventually, you guys know the topic came up, and it came up, and pretty much, to me personally, the topic came up because she was boring, and she was pretty much at the time she was getting edited out the show. Fans thought she was boring. I thought she was boring, but anyways. During one of the clips of the show, Stacy and Ray J, they were talking, and Ray J, he took full blame for what transpired. He said that it's his fault. He wasn't there. And in the end, he does not believe that Whitney Houston's death was intentional, but he believes by stating that she had been woke for too long and she fell asleep in the wrong place.
Wow. Wow.
That's what
First of all, I don't know who Stacey Francis is. But I mean, I can agree that whole they both were players things, like, because that's what I heard. I heard that Whitney was, not like she was a cheater, and she cheated on Bobby, and she was like the first person to step out, and so I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah.
But when somebody dies, especially a legend, just let them stay dead. Like, I just feel like it's just so messy. And Ray J, he's just being very messy. I guess you're getting paid $1 million. And did you see this whole thing that's going on now? Like, they said he had to leave for a toothache or whatever, and now he's trying to get back in the house, and if he doesn't get back in the house, he's going to sue. But no. I guess they don't want to let his ass back in because they like, motherfucker, is that all the TV we want to hear?
Damn,
now if we only got to pay you $125,000 instead of that $1 million, Shit.
Right, let's do it. Like
let's do it.
No. But yeah, I didn't even know about that. But crazy. Like I said, I feel like Stacy Francis, she was pretty much edited out the show. Fans thought she was boring, so she had to bring up this topic to stay relevant. So that's why I feel like, that topic was even brought up in the first place. But yeah, that's just my little opinion. And before we get into the next crazy topic with just a cheating mofo, our question recap of the day once again: can you be considered straight if you've done gay or pay? We are going to be taking questions later on, and trust me, I need you to have your answer ready, okay? Because I have mine. Go ahead, Jim.
Oh, is it my turn again? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place with these damn topics today. You probably mad as hell at me, Angelica. I'm so sorry. Yes, it is my turn. Okay, so I was really pissed until I found out about like the truth behind this article. So it was rumors of Waka Flocka cheating on his wife Tammy, by the Black Widow. I guess she's somebody that just like, like not a discreet, but she's like a hidden. She's like Gossip Girl / Cat Stack. So she like fuck these niggas and like expose them, but you don't know who she is. Well, anyways, an article has come out saying a woman who was claiming to have a video of Waka Flocka sleeping next to her has been exposed as having fabricated the hotel. The rapper revealed on Wednesday that he had filed a restraining order against the unidentified woman for stalking him and attempting to sabotage his marriage after she shared a video of him sleeping. It turns out that the woman simply cropped an existing video of the Atlanta MC fast asleep and claimed he was with her at the time. However, Waka shared the uncropped video to Instagram on Wednesday, exposing the woman's lie. That was a close call. Because it's just like, if a motherfucker's a cheater, it's just like, if anybody come on and be like, yeah, I fucked Waka. And I think everybody, including his wife, would believe it, And it's just like, the one time, this motherfucker was really trying to plot and he wasn't doing nothing wrong. But go ahead.
I was going to say, originally I thought this, he's on the video, Waka Flocka, he's like, oh, this is propaganda, but there are also photos that had surfaced from Waka Flocka just talking to her last year. So they used to text and stuff, and like she was calling him daddy and stuff. So she definitely may be crazy, but he knows the deal. I feel like he may have led her on in the past, and that's why he's doing the most right now. Oh, I'm going to get a restraining order now on this bitch. You know, I'm about to do, like, calm down. Like, you wasn't trying to get a restraining order out on her last year when she was calling you daddy. You know what I'm saying?
But was this before, like, him and Tammy broke up and, you know, and got back together?
I don't know, and I don't care, but this is what happened. You know, that's what I'm just letting you know. I don't know him and Tammy, they may not have been together. But you are going to seem like this is somebody who you don't even know, and you do know who she is. So you sit up there, oh, is she crazy? I'm real life, my 30 years, had to get a restraining order. Like, what are you talking about? Then you he would do this to his wife.
Like, niggas, if you're gonna fucking cheat with some motherfucking sense. And I'm not condoning cheating, but it's just like, you know, you gotta dot your I's, cross your motherfucking T's. Like, you have to really pay attention. Like, if you are fucking with somebody, you need to fuck with somebody that has as much to lose as you do. Yes. If you are a celebrity that is married, you need to be only fucking women that are married celebrities.
Yeah.
You don't need to be fucking nobody. You don't need to be fucking no groupies, nobody single. And I'm not condoning cheating, but I'm just like, don't stop. Tammy didn't forgave your ass so many times. Don't be having her out here looking crazy. Because I am one of those people that I believe if you cheat once, you are prone to cheating. Like, it's gonna be a time. But I didn't think it was gonna be this quick. So it may not be this year, but he's gonna cheat on her again. You know. Unless she's with him all the fucking time. Unless she's doing some motherfucking, what's her name from Basketball Wives? Where she go every fucking way with that light-skinned ass, milk dud head ass nigga. That nobody want to fuck, but she makes sure she's with him, honey. And he has not cheated on her yet. Unless she on some shit like that. And I'm still sure there are ways around it. You just have to really have somebody that is not going to cheat. But it's just like,
And I do want to say this before I end this topic. I do also want to say this, guys. He up there talking something. I would never do that to my wife. I would never do that. Like, first of all,
you've done it.
Yes, the fuck you would. Times. Like, you just got did it. Like,
you gave her
y'all
herpes.
just got back together.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. That's just a rumor. That's just a rumor. I ain't trying to get serious, but I just always heard that Waka Flocka had herpes, and like so.
Damn. Okay, well, anywho, guys. French police have allegedly, but woo, crazy news. French police have reportedly arrested 16 people who are suspected to be connected to the robbery involving Kim Kardashian. That took place back in Paris. You guys know last October she was robbed. Now, according to a spokesperson for the Paris prosecutor who spoke with CNN, the people were picked up in Paris and several surrounding suburbs early Monday morning, so this past Monday. They have not been officially charged with any crimes, and none of the people have been identified yet, but they are expected to be questioned about their alleged roles that they played in the robbery. Also, the police report broke the case after finding the DNA linked to one of the alleged suspects at the scene of the robbery. So, one suspect, fingerprint, they found him. He snitched. All right. Also, under French law, just in case you guys aren't aware, police now have 96 hours to question people they arrested in connection with the robbery before either charging them or releasing them. So we should definitely have more information soon for you guys as far as who was sitting up in there, who robbed her, who fault this was, and also, if you didn't know, her driver played a role inside the robbery. So it's devastating. It's sad. Dang. Who can you trust? Nobody. My mama told me trust no one.
That's motherfucking true. Like, that's right. I definitely feel like, it's a little bit past the point, but I feel like Kim Kardashian being half, what is she worth, like $500 million? Like, she's got a lot of, I don't know, but the bitch got a lot of motherfucking money. Like, somebody should have been on it more than that. She has the coins with a T, honey. Like, the coins. So they should have been more on it, but it's too late now. But I do feel like everybody. I feel like the person, who was it? The motherfucker at the front desk was in on it. That was talking and was like, you know, he got tied up or some shit like that. I feel like this was all a thing, like, because you got to understand, if you stealing millions, you could break off every motherfucking body. You don't say anything, I give you 15 racks. You don't say anything, I give you 30 racks. You know, and you still got coin. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, how do you get rid of? Well, I'm acting dumb, like there's not a such thing as a black market, because I was trying to think, like, how do you get rid of hot jewelry? Like, people are not going to know that was Kim Kardashian's jewelry, but they will find a way. They will find a way, honey.
That's true. And also, did you know that supermodel Naomi Campbell, she also revealed that she was a victim of an attempted robbery in Paris years ago?
Yeah, and that's what I was going to talk about too, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, she pretty much, she did an appearance last Thursday on the Wendy Williams show, and she detailed an attempted robbery that she said happened in November of 2012. She had decided for some apparent reason to forego her normal security measures during a quote-unquote quick visit to Paris. She was outside of the home of a fashion designer. Now, excuse me if I'm getting this wrong. Azuddin Oulaou, I believe it's the name. However, when someone opened her car door, hello? No. But Naomi Campbell, she said somebody opened up her car door and was like, Naomi Campbell, my bad. Naomi Campbell. Anyway, my bad. Naomi Campbell, we're going to kill you. She pretty much said that she decided to fight for her belongings before some people from the designer's house home came to her rescue. I'm just like, wow, so that's what they do in Paris then, huh? Yeah.
That's what they said. Like, they was like, this is not the first time. Like, they have robbed many high-profile people, you know. And I was thinking, like, maybe it was celebrities that were in Paris, but that's how they get down. Like, they have these elaborate-ass thefts and getting motherfuckers out of millions. And, like, but Naomi, she's a damn G. She was like, you ain't taking my coin. I wasn't fine for this motherfucking money. She was like, no, I will die in my fur. Like, she was not giving a fuck. Me, I'd have been like, take it all. Wasn't. Take it all, leave
right,
it alone.
Here, keep it.
She was like, fuck that. She threw that cell phone at their ass and kept it pushing. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
She was like, don't.
you got to do with an accent. Right. Don't get away from me. You know she said it.
Okay,
you know she said the hardest fuck.
Did she have an accent? Naomi Campbell have an accent?
Oh my God, are you serious, Angelica? Have you never? Do you know who Naomi Campbell is?
I do know who she is. I do know that she's a supermodel, but I've never heard her.
Who's from London? She's born in London.
Wow, that's crazy. My bad, guys. But anyways, you are a star. You can't be famous and just walking around without security. You know, so she needs to get her act together and stop playing games.
You know she had an accent.
Shut up. I know I'm at.
Right.
All right, y'all. We got a few more topics left. We're going to quickly run through these, and then we are going to start taking them calls for the question of the day. Have you ever, can you be considered straight if you've done gay for pay? All right, y'all. We will explain it too later on when we start taking them questions. Go ahead, Jim.
All right. So we have a new challenge this week because, you know, that's the end thing now is to have all these challenges. Excuse me, because, you know, I'm sipping on my High Life right now. It's the Miller High Life, honey. Okay.
Whatever, honey.
A lot of black celebs have been doing their best Tyrese impersonations. The Tyrese challenge started by actor Lance Gross. It mocks the almost inspirational videos the star actor often posts to social media. Gary Owens, Tank, actor and comedian Deion Cole, and Kevin Hart have all joined in on the fun, even though Tyrese is not a fan of the internet's newest challenge.
First of all, how you not a fan of the internet when you posting videos to the internet? second of all, Tyrese.
I'm saying
he's
not a fan. He's not a fan of the challenge.
Well,
did you not see that when like he was like, all right, it's enough. It's enough for some shit like that.
I did, but it's like, calm
it's
down.
a lot of love. Like, chill out.
Tyreek, shut your bald head ass up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it makes like kind of be happy because we seeing you outside something else than racing videos. You know, racing movies. That's all I think. Every time I think about Tyrese, I think about Death Race, or I think about one of them other damn shows that be coming on. The one it's like episode like number 9 already. You know, it's like whoa, like the 9th movie. Like, are you kidding me? But and Kevin Hart did the best. Of course, he did the best impression. That was hilarious. So go to Tyrese Challenge and go to Kevin Hart. It's also posted on our Instagram page, Confession Us. It's funny. Check it out. But to be honest with you, I'd rather see the Ray J Challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because Ray J, he's just so soft. I'd rather see them do the Ray J Challenge. So Tyrese ought to be happy that they even doing a challenge for his lame.
No, I understand why they did it because hopefully now Tyrese like chills the fuck out. But I feel like his ego is probably like bigger than his head. He got a big ass head.
Yeah,
you know.
He so do. Wow.
But it's just like,
oh my God.
But it's just like he honestly, like he's one of those people that he thinks he's just being so inspirational and so deep. And honestly, like I just like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Like that's why I had to unfollow him because it's just like he always is trying to like preach to somebody, and I feel like he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. You know, and that's why it was so funny when it was just like, especially like with Gary Owen, he was like, with today, it'll always be tomorrow. But, it won't be yesterday. Because that's what, it's just like, seriously, like, who do you think, do you think you're Steve Harvey now? Like, you are really trying. And it's like, he wants to like preach to like these single women. And he's not married. And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, Tyrese?
That's funny. Yeah, I agree.
Honestly.
But yeah, that's just like I said. I feel the same way. He needs to be happy because he's acting silly. But anyways, guys, so peep this. Backpage.com is shut down. The adult services ad has been shut down as a relentless pressure from the authorities. Y'all know Backpage. Backpage is a website where you can buy pussy online. Seriously, really, it is.
It is.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. So on Monday,
and it may
Backpage got what? Maybe what?
I was gonna say maybe somebody on there. I remember one time I went on there like when I first found out about it because like my friends were talking about it, and I went to look to see like let me see if I know somebody on here selling pussy.
Right.
But I mean I didn't see anybody. But my boyfriend told me like he seen a couple people that he knew on there. Like, and I was just like, damn, that is so fucking psycho. Like, niggas be really out here. Females and niggas just be giving it all away out here in this world. For $150. Like, they don't value themselves.
$150. That's it. But on Monday, Backpage.com abruptly closed its adult advertising section in the United States. So pretty much Backpage, if you guys don't know, they have been a target of multiple lawsuits and investigation in recent years focusing on the adult ads and its founders and executives. They're currently fighting money laundering and pimping charges in California. Anyways, the decision came shortly after the Senate panel released a report alleging Backpage concealed criminal activities by removing words from ads that would have exposed child sex trafficking and prostitution. The permanent subcommittee on investigations is scheduled to hold a hearing on the report next Tuesday morning. Backpage founders and executives will appear in the hearing. However, they do not plan to testify according to their attorneys. This is what's going on right here in the United States. Sex trafficking, little children, prostitution right online. And you know what? It is not like they've been to do anything anyways, because I just seen some advertisements right on Facebook, people selling ass in the whole Milwaukee.
Wait, so are people that move the ass to Facebook now?
Move the ass to Facebook now is correct.
Oh my God! So what did the ass say?
The ass is like, who, since Backpage is closed, who willing to pay for this ass? And
it did not say that. It did not say that.
Yes, it did, dude. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
And it was somebody you friends with?
No, I was in a home in Milwaukee. I was in a group on Facebook, but you know, I'm in a group, and like somebody posted that, and it was a photo of her, the girl. She was naked, like nothing on at all, like light skin. She was real small, and she just had like her butt like poking out, showing. Like, who's gonna pay for this? And she had like 400 some comments under her photo.
You know somebody's gonna pay for it, honey. But that is crazy.
Yeah. It's disgusting. But come on now, when you have a website like that, what do you think is going to happen? Of course, you're going to see prostitution. There's always a possibility that you're going to see some type of child trafficking, pimping, money laundering. Is that really not accurate? So how did they? Look what type of website you have.
Right. But my thing is, so how did that come about? Like, how did they cover up? Like, was they saying like 16-year-old, and then, you know, the executives would see the ad and delete it, or
what the executives they would do is they would see an ad, and then they would, you know, change particular words in the ad so it would not seem as if they're prostituting or that they are, you know, doing child sex trafficking. They will put the ad out there as an original. Somebody write the ad up, post it, but then when the executives, they see it, you know, and the founders, they're like, oh, let me edit this ad. Because, of course, during a website, you're going to see everything that comes through, especially if you're very particular and you're, you know, you're paying attention to the website, you're observant, you're checking all of that stuff every day. So, you know, you have people up in there that this is what they're scheduled to do. They have individuals that this is particularly their job, to watch for ads that says particular things, watch for keywords, and make sure you rectify this issue. And that's the issue here, you know, and that's why they had to shut it down. But it should have been shut down a long time ago. It should have been shut down.
How like a website host is being charged for pimping, you know.
Pimping, money laundering.
That's really deep, you know, how
and
far
now
like
sex trafficking and prostitution.
Yeah, sex trafficking and prostitution, like how it's all, you know, about, like, you know, that's it's interesting that they on the internet with it now, you know.
Oh, come on now. I mean, this is 2016. It's only going to get worse. Pretty soon, motherfuckers going to be on the radio with it like, you 1212. You are. They already doing it. Actually, with the website. Call now. 516-595-8282.
Wow. Don't be saying our number like we ain't running that shit over here. This is the confession session.
I know.
Show.
This is the confession session, yo. But anywho, we gonna hit y'all with that last question of the day. Right on a lighter note, but not too much lighter.
Jamie Foxx got into a fight with a restaurant patron at Catch Restaurant in West Hollywood on Saturday. The guy originally approached Jamie and his people saying they were being too loud and you don't want to mess with me. I'm from New York. That's what the guy said. A comedian that was with Jamie said, fuck you, I'm from Oakland, and the fight ensued. Jamie Foxx has since released a video on social media making light of the situation and also says he doesn't want to see anyone get harmed. Jamie out here
49-year-old Jamie Foxx caught up in a brawl.
Right.
I saw the video. It wasn't clear, but it was crazy. Like, it's so stupid. Jamie Foxx needs to reevaluate his comrade because that wasn't cool, but probably the most drama that he has experienced in the last 20 years. So he probably was happy about that. Like, oh, man, I'm in some drama. Well, hoping I'm messing my face.
Right. He's like, you know, he felt alive and young. Oh, my God. What's going on right now? Breathing hard and shit. Like,
hard as hell.
But that's just so annoying because why? I just feel like that's some bitch ass shit. Like, nigga, you wanted to get into a fight with Jamie Foxx and his people. Like, you were pressed. You knew who the fuck he was. You were so mad. You're going to go over there and tell him to shut the fuck up. Like, most people, if you had an issue, you would have told the restaurant your waiter or something, be like, can you let the manager know like they're being loud? Please don't be quiet because they interrupted my dinner.
Exactly.
We had that much of an issue with it, but most people, you know, a normal American citizen would hurry up and eat their food and get the fuck out if they seeing people being ratchet and annoying. Like, that's what most people do. Like, if you see somebody being gross, you be like, okay, it's time to go. So these bitches are gross. But you wanted to make TMZ, and that's what the fuck you did. And I hoped he got stumped the fuck out. And you can't sue nobody if you started it, bitch. Like, they was just defending themselves. But like you said, Jamie Foxx should not be fucking with that comedian because, like, come on now. Like, y'all are on another level. Lawsuits is real. You know, you should have been a bigger person. Just look like, why you come over here? Like, and told the manager, like, escort this motherfucker out. My bill is $2,200. His bill is $22. Tell him he has to go. He has to go now. Like,
oh my God, I agree, dude. I agree. Man, that's funny. But y'all, we gonna get into that question of the day. I'm gonna ask Jun, can you still be considered straight if you've done gay for pay? So, for example, before we go in, like just an example, like male strippers. You know, sometimes male strippers, they claim to be, you know, 100% straight, but you're dancing for men. You know, can you be straight if you're doing straight for gay? You're doing gay for pay. But can you be?
Yeah, and you know, and before I get into it, that was the reason why I was interested in the topic, because that was like a big discussion with, we didn't talk about it on the show, but Vivica, she was on the Breakfast Club, and she said, because they asked her, they was like, well, do your dancers, do they dance for men too, like gay men or whatever? And she was like, hell no. And it was like this big deal, because she was just like, you know, this is like a girls' night out. Like, I want it to be strictly for the women. Like, she basically was just saying, like, and, you know, women are, it's a fantasy. So it's just like, if you know a nigga out here busting it open just for you, even though he may be straight, for a nigga, it's going to turn you off and it's not going to be viewed the same. So I think it got taken out of context. She should have worded it a little differently. You know, she should have maybe said, like, you know, it's for women, but, you know, I'm not mad if, you know, the men's want to see some hot, sexy guys. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But how she said it came off wrong, and then she had to backpedal, and, you know, there's a bunch of drama with that. But to the question, it depends. I do think that men can do stuff that's gay for pay. Like, I do think that men can definitely strip for men and be straight. You know, I've heard about it a lot. Also, with like webcamming, confession, I've, you know, done shit like that before. You know, it's not nothing I'm proud of, but it definitely has happened. And, you know, and I've heard of, you know, guys that are straight just doing it to get coin. And a lot of times, you know, straight, I mean, it's two things. Gay men have a fantasy of dealing with straight men, and then also straight men know that men in general pay more. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they tend to do it. But as far as like the real shit, like having sex with another man, like, nigga, you gay. Like, there's no way around it. Like, if you can get it up, or if you spreading it wide for a man, that you can't. Like, I'm sorry, it's no reason. But definitely stripping and webcamming and, you know, twerking on a man it's questionable, but I can, if a guy told me he was straight and he danced at a gay strip club, I wouldn't think nothing of it. I would believe him. What about you?
I don't know. I don't really know a bunch of, you know, people who are gay or straight and they, you know, dance and stuff at clubs. So I don't know. I would feel like if you dancing and you dance for men, I would just think that you're gay originally. Like, I don't know. That would be my natural thought. Like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's what he doing. But I mean, once again, you can't just be trying to hustle. You can't just be trying to get your money. So to be honest with you, I have no idea. But you guys, yes, we want to start taking some calls. So tell us.
516-595-8282. Call in.
Yes, call in, guys. So we are going to ask that question once again. Tell us what's on your mind. or also answer that question. Can you still be considered straight if you've done gay for pay? We have a caller from a 414 area code. Last 4 digits of that number is 5068. You were here unmuted when you are on the air. You're on the air.
Word to the mother. Let me tell y'all this. First of all, y'all are true journalists. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. And to the young lady, I think your mama said trust nothing. Not trust no one, trust nothing. I am your mother. And I'm going to tell you this here about what the topic is. Okay, let me say this first, though. Okay, about the kid that killed all those folks during prayer, the white kid. It's sad. It's awful. And then they said he got going to death, all this stuff. It's best not to say things. Just, some things you got to keep to yourself. We just say, hey, whatsoever man soweth, that's what they also reap. Because I don't never want to be happy somebody going to die. But anyway, I'm just saying. But anyways, are y'all there?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we are. Hello. Okay, well, guys, we're going to answer another caller because, I don't know, I think that caller was having some type of difficulties. But we have another caller from a 414 area code. The last 4 digits of that number is 0254. You are on the air. Hello. Hello, you're on the air. Okay, I guess we are going to take another call, you guys, from a 414 area code. The last 4 digits of that number is, from a 919 area code. The last 4 digits of that number is 9726. You are on the air.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
My opinion, on that whole situation is, I guess straight men can do gay for pay, but does that really make them gay? I guess that's the real question.
Right.
Yes, it does, in my wholehearted opinion. And not only say these things because it's like, first of all, if you're old and you like on Viagra and your dick is just hard for no reason, I guess I can understand. But you have to have some kind of arousal out of there for one, some kind of attraction out of there for two. And it's like, just the whole concept of the thing. Like, I feel like people, they make excuses for the reasons why they do the things they do. And they say, no, I'm just getting paid. I'm just getting a check, so I'm not gay.
Right.
No, motherfucker, you're definitely gay. Who gives a fuck? Like, does fucking and sucking dick for money not make you a prostitute? Like, what you mean?
Right. No, that's true. That's 100% true. I definitely agree with you. I feel like that's, you don't know, but I'm personally with me, I can't say that I'm 100% sure if a person will be straight or gay because what if you're just trying to get that money? What if you are just trying to hustle? What if this is your only outlet? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. But there's also definitely straight porn out there, too. So that's the same thing. Maybe not for as much, but shit, do 3 straight porns to compensate for this 1 gay porn, and you'll be fine.
I know that's right. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys, we're going to try this other caller from a 414 area code. Last 4 digits of that number is 0254. You are on the air. Hello? Okay, guys, I'm not sure quite 100% what is going on, but we are having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. But, yes, we are still trying to figure out what's happening here. Anyway, so, yes.
I'm back on. I have to just, go ahead and, take it back to the phone, but whatever. I don't know what's going on right now, honey.
Oh, man. I'm like, oh, my goodness, what is happening here?
So I missed all the conversation. So what, could y'all hear me talking at all or no?
No, not one time.
Oh, my God. I was going in like, what's going on? Like, okay, so what happened in conversations? What was everybody saying?
Pretty much stating, well, one person we had to accidentally chime off. I think that they wanted to elaborate more, but just saying that, just discussing their child and all of this other good stuff. Well, I mean, we got another individual, they were on the phone talking about, yes, they do think that if a man dance for, another man or do gay for pay, then you're gay, so we're just trying to figure out what they feeling and how they feeling as far as if that's what the real is, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm gonna, it was a caller that did get cut off that it looks as if they got their call and everything back together. I do want to take that call once more. That's from a 414 area code. The last 4 digits of the number is 5068. You're on the air, and sorry about that. Can you hear us fine? Hello? We are just going to go ahead and move on with Jean's weigh-in for the day. So, Jean, have you been working out? Have you been on your eat and grind? What's been happening with that?
Yes, I have been. So actually, I did lose a little bit of weight. I had got down to 272.
Oh, wow.
And and I went and got a burrito yesterday, like a dumbass. I ate a burrito, and I weighed myself today, and now I'm like 275. So, yeah. But I've been on it. I've been trying to, meal prep
Yep.
I was just busy yesterday, so I couldn't have. What about you? How's everything been going with your fitness and working out?
I've been working out pretty decently. I try to get in 3 days a week, but so far I've only been getting in 2. But tomorrow I'll make sure I work out. It'll be 3 days tomorrow. But yeah, I've been trying to get it together, trying to work it on now, trying to get this weight down so I can be summertime fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, I've been doing good. You guys can check out my workout skills too on our confession session page and know what type of workouts I do just by looking at that page, Confession to Us, on our Instagram. Guys, once again, we are Confession Session. Before we end the show, Jen, is there anything that you would like to say? Hey.
Yes, my confession this week. So you guys, I got a little doggy.
Oh.
Yeah, his name is Pablo, but that's not my confession. He is 9 weeks, Cavalier King Charles, tricolored, just the ultimate dog. This is a dog I always wanted. He's a psycho, but I'm just so excited that I got him. But I'm a little nervous. My confession, I'm really scared. Last time I had a dog, last year, not even last year, before last. Year before last, I had it for about a year, and it just wasn't the best situation. And this time, I really want to. I'm just scared, I really want to make the best of it, I really want him to know that he's loved. We've been spending a lot of time together, and it's just been a good time. Yeah, he just will not leave me alone, so he just been sleeping in my lap all day. He'll pounce on me, go somewhere and pee, and then he'll come get back in my lap. I'm like, Lord, this dog is crazy.
You already potty trained?
No. We got him a little mesh situation. It looks like grass, but he's been going on that. Mm-hmm. But he has had a couple accidents too. But I'm trying to. First of all, he's not a big dog, and he won't get big. So it doesn't. Okay. Whenever he pees, it's not taking over the house. So that's one thing I'm glad about. But eventually, he's really smart. He's getting it. He actually went a few times on the mat today. But I guess it was some times where he was just not paying attention and had to go and just
Yeah.
But he's crate trained. He came crate trained. You put him in a cage and he just chill. He's okay.
Aww.
He don't bark. And that's what I love. I wanted something just a pretty lazy dog that was paid attention. And I think that's gonna be my Pablo. He's pretty. He's lazy. Now he just got to get on it and pay attention,
Yes. Oh, that's so cute. I don't really have a confession this evening.
You never have a confession.
Listen, I just wanted to let y'all know that the Lord truly works in mysterious ways. So my week started off completely horrible. I've been going through some things that don't nobody know about, but I just want to say that my week Monday started off completely different from what today is. And I just want to say thank you, Lord, for all the blessings that he has been giving us, because it has been a short trial. But I just want to say thank you, Lord, for the blessings. Woo! Anyway.
Oh.
Before we end the show, you guys, Milwaukee residents, if you know someone in need of a house cleaning, store clean out, elderly help with cleaning, or possible weekly cleaning service done, contact Angel's Cleaning Business at 414-699-5068, and you'll get more information. Thank you guys once again for tuning in, listening to Confession Session, even though we had some technical difficulties today.
I know.
It happens to everybody. It happens to everybody.
This ghetto-ass Blog Talk Radio, we got to email them for the third time. It's always something else.
Right. And we're paying all this money.
What is this episode 28? So at least every 10 episodes, we're going to have something going to be going on this ghetto-ass website. But
right. Horrible.
It's a stepping stone. But again, thanks you all so much for supporting. I really do appreciate everybody that tune in every week and talk to me about the show. It means a fucking lot, because we work hard on this shit. It does.
That's the truth. And we pay a lot for it, too.
We being patient. We know it's not, going to be anything now. But we just want to keep bringing you all new content and, the juicy entertainment, and
that's correct.
Just honesty and just being ourselves. So thank you so much.
That's right. And thank you guys. XOXO, this is your host, Angel Vondrina.
And I'm your host, Sean Mosby, and you are listening to Confession Session.
Don't forget to check out our website, okay?
Yeah,
Once again, it's on our website.
Tell me website one more time.
http://confessiontous.wixsite.com/confession-session. Once again, for a better and easier way to get to the site, Instagram page, Confession to Us, and you'll be able to click right on that motherfucker. Tap on, and you'll be able to see things that you have not even experienced. It is rated R, but make sure you check it out. Y'all know how we talk on here. Love y'all. Have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah, mwah.